I cannot believe I forgot to go over every Shulk and Fiora's gimmicks last episode. Man. Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time we begun the Land of Challenges. And well, we recruited Shulk and Fiora to our cause. And this time, well, I never went over everyone's main gimmicks. So Shulk's level 1 special is Monado Purge. 100% chance to remove awakened status from enemies when using specials. So for awakened status, it's elemental awakened. It's something that we will get to later on. His level 2 increases critical damage by 85. Monado Buster, 100% chance to do a guard annulling attack. Here we have Vision. This one is super important. Can negate a powerful enemy attack via a button challenge. So Vision works like Xenoblade 1, where you'll get a Vision. Here's an attack that'll probably wipe out your party. Use Shulk's Vision and negate it. Next up is Monado Enchant. Increases damage dealt by the party by 40% when at maximum affinity. Pretty alright. I mean, just general damage increase is pretty good. And Monado Speed increases accuracy and evasion rate of team by 40% at max affinity. Super useful just for getting all the speeds. And then we got Salvage, Keen Eye, and Ancient Wisdom. Fiora, if you know what you're doing, is one of the best blades of the game. Hidden Thorn, small chance to spawns a small HP potion on hit. 100% chance to spawn 2. 100% critical damage dealt as HP for Absorb, pretty good. Lacerate, when dealing a hit, restores 50% of damage dealt to the whole party. Good for healing. This is where things get broken. Increases party critical hit rate by 40% at maximum affinity. Increases damage dealt by 15% for every time a critical hit is dealt. In Unwavering Courage, 40% more damage dealt for each enemy in battle. That's not even the game-breaking part about Fiora. That comes from her arts. If we go to... here we are. We have Screw Edge. Arts recharge used... recharges arts used by 50% upon landing a critical hit. This is a multi-hit attack that if you increase up all the way... I got some ultimate weaponries to expend. So, by 75%, if you get this up to level 5, like I'm doing right now, level 4, I just need one more. Recharges arts used by 100% upon landing a critical hit. You saw all those damage buffs done by Fiora. Fiora is an attack blade, not a healer blade. Screw Edge is broken and is easily the best art on Fiora. Easily. Just because Screw Edge and all of her critical damage makes her a powerhouse. And this time, well, we have only the remainder of the DLC distributions left. So we have DLC Distribution 4, Mystery Launch Codes. Nope, not that. Gift from Zuo 2. A notice from the Archsage's Orderly says he's got a new treasure to trade. Okay. Summons Part 2. A new challenge is available. And then even more treasure available. So I think that is it. I've received all the content, so I did mystery launch codes on accident, but we will get to this later on. That'll be the final episode. So as you can tell, something new is available. So before we get started, I'm going to optimize my party a little bit. Who has Dagus? You know what? I'm just optimizing my party a little bit.
Counting on you.
I'll just put that there. Actually I want Shulk on 3rd.
We can do it.
Yeah, that's right. And then, where is Dagus? I'm going to need him for a very good exploit.
Okay. Make way for me.
Okay then. So with that all done, we have a new challenge available to us. So, with this I have Corvin on Zeke. This is important for what we're doing this episode. Alright then. So before we get started, here a lot more accessories are going to be available for you to use. So from here we get a lot more stuff, and it really ramps up, like 300. I think that is the most here. 300 is a lot. And then also you get Tora ideal boosts. Tora normally cannot be able to boost his ideals anymore, so with this you get 1 extra point, so you're going to need a lot of these for Nopon stones. But you will be able to boost up the ideals, because ideals increase damage dealt. Next up, this Nopon, what he does is he exchanges Nopon stone for flawless Nopon stones. Flawless Nopon stones, what they do is that they grant different accessories available in the Nopon Arcsage. Typically though, these ones are for one specific challenges, and in the very back, the private chef. So from here, you can buy yourself some really good items that will help you out in challenge mode. Typically they're not the greatest because you don't get the specials, whatchamacallits, like the jelly from Argentum, that sort of stuff. But it's still pretty good stuff if you don't really want to go out and you still want to tackle some stuff. But the reason why I have Clorv in my party is for what's coming up next. Arcsage C friends, come bearing Nopon Summons Part 2. Is that meaning friends come prepared for anything? Shouldn't be worried. New challenges, Otherworldly Fighter, and Poison Paradise are as tough as nails, need every preparation and book. Otherworldly Fighter, whoever they are, that does sound like a challenge. That one is self-explanatory. Friend try, friend understand, hopefully friend enjoy the suffering. But for Poison Paradise Challenge, Arcsage offer teensy tiny bit of free advice. Setting is this. Poison monster appeared suddenly in spring on certain island. What kind of poison monster? Name is Cloudsea Befouler Ioth. And, true to its name, he befoul pure spring, so now deadly and stinky. No place in battle is safe. Have to combat poison and enemies. Challenge is very high level tough one. Oh well, alright, but is it even possible to beat? Abso-doodly-lootly. You see, Arcsage has prepared special antitoxin swamp combat gear for friends. Oh, nice one. Does it work something like a salvager suit? Well, not quite. Salvager suit very constricting. Cannot move freely, so not well suited for battle. Yeah, you're probably right. Therefore, outfits at Nopon Arcsage prepare not only mitigate poison, but also afford complete freedom of movement. And you'll just let us have them. I would love nothing more. However, they got kiboshed by Orderly, who say best to trade for flawless Nopon stones. Oh, I see. Trading it is, then. But though, however, Nopon Arcsage really want friends to get them. Definitely for sure. Alright, we'll do our best. Sorry, but though, however, Nopon Arcsage asked friends to please not get too angry. Huh? Why would we get angry? I mentioned anti-poison properties before, but material with that property actually terribly expensive in current market. Nopon Arcsage is of course big player, but even using all influence could only lay wings on bits and scraps. When making cloths for all friends, surface area per person turned out somewhat small. Small? How small are we talking? Are we talking just what we would expect for this game? About worth a swimsuit. Swimsuit? Indeed, swimsuit. So Pyra, Nia, and all the other guys will be wearing swimsuits. Rex's interest is piqued. Well, I mean, maybe I guess, but... Now what am I saying? They'll strangle me if they find out. So you're pleased to calm Rex self. Surely we'll be fine. Saying word swimsuit, just slip of tongue of Arcsage. Correct term is special antitoxin swamp combat gear. If not wear, then take poison damage. It's quite fearsome challenge as well. Friends would die in 10 seconds, tops. I'm not sure everyone will be on board with this. The only way to clear challenge. There's no way around. Alright, fine. We'll do our best to collect flawless Nopon stones so we can get the special antitoxin swamp combat gear. Then I'll do my best to convince everyone to actually put on the special antitoxin swamp combat gear. And then we'll do our best to take out that Cloudsea Befouler Ioth. That all Nopon Archsage asked for. Knowing Rex, it's just a matter of time before challenge crumple like wet tissue during allergy season. For sake of Rex, probably best not to mention that determined combatant can clear challenge even without gear. Did he say something? So yeah, completely optional. So we have Otherworldly Fighter. Specified blades must be engaged. So you must have Shulk and Fiora required, so... I'm missing Pyro. Well crap, I want Shulk for this battle and I want Dagus. Well, I don't think Dagus is going to be the utmost required for this battle. Phase 2 definitely, so you need all those characters. Level 60, Mighty Warrior arrived from whole different planet. Friends have to rise the challenge and fight for all the rest. This challenge is pretty difficult.
Enemy is dangerous, enemy. Oh, such excitement.
Incredible. What a stunning view. Is that... Cherry? Yes, it really is. From the country he loved so much. Where did all this data come from? And such a wide open battlefield, too. Very realistic for a simulation. I'm pretty impressed. That Nopon trader really gave me a good deal on this. Prone. I see. So you're my enemies, then. Only this many, though? I'll have to tell him to crank up the difficulty next time. Fortune favors the bold. I'll ambush them with some ranged arts. Sliding slinger! That dent. I'll move in and keep the rhythm going. Break down! Thanks. It doesn't match prone dagger. Simulator bugging out? Seems best to clear them out quickly.
Elma from Xenoblade X wants to battle. Even coming with the unique monster theme. You can tell it's going to be a challenge. So Elma is pretty challenging. So yes. So you already got the launch then. So yeah, so Elma can be very challenging if you're not prepared. This is not the real challenge of the thing though. So yeah, so not really too bad so far. Just as long as we don't have to deal with any infinite overdrive shenanigans, Ghost Walker, all that fun stuff that really makes Xenoblade X a really broken game, we'll be fine. So yeah, as you can tell, the wind blows hard in December. Alright, go for ice, I guess. Alright then. Oh great, using Ghost Factory. As you can tell, things are getting a little bit more iffy. So you got a lot more enemies to deal with. Overdrive. So, as you can tell, what I'm doing now is Galactic Strike. It's an area of effect smash. The more evasions you do, the stronger you recharge. This is the cheese tactic for Elma. Just because we have high evasion, we can spam this over and over, instantly recharge. This makes this challenge so much easier. This is why I wanted to run Dagus. Just so I can get Kaiser Zone. Alright then. So Permafrost Crash. So yeah, so Zeke makes this challenge so much easier. An Elemental Awakening. Fun. Alright. Let's go ahead and get a level 4 in. I forgot who has Break. Oh yeah, Tora has it. So I guess I want to get a fusion combo in before heading on into it. Alright. Executioner? No thank you. Alright then, we got the topple, so let's go ahead and finish out this battle. Sure, Pandoria.
Magnificent.
We got the topple, so it should be good enough to finish out. And we got the burst, so good as dead. So I guess let's go ahead and finish things out. I guess we can use Shulk. Use Purge to remove the Awakened Aura.
Not enough for ya? Magnificent.
And finish out with Pandora. So much bonus damage.
You ready for this, Tora?
So I guess I'll see you guys at the end of the chain attack.
Elemental burst.
Rex, leave it to Tora.
I'm guessing you use Shulk's level 2.
Magnificent.
We ain't done yet.
Magnificent.
Yeah.
Finish out with Pandora. Pandoria, sorry. Oh nice, get damage capped.
You ready for this, Tora?
Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not fully optimized, but this whole setup just makes things a whole lot easier. And I guess Fiora show off her level 3. So much bonus healing. So yeah, pretty good. You got the reward. Alright then. So, that was the end of Elma Rita. Well, the otherworldly fighter. We have defeated Elma. Sorry, Elma. I don't have 3,000 TP to resurrect you. And plus, I prefer skill 1 punching.
Have prepared for war to match success of friends.
What is this place? Are you okay? You're not prone. Yeah, about that. What is that word you keep on using? Prone. You're saying it's like it's a race or something? I know Gormati, Ardanians, Tantalese, and so forth, but I've never heard of a prone. Nor have I, I'm afraid. I do not recall ever hearing of them. But until just a moment ago, you look just like prone, just like my mortal enemies. I thought that this was a battle simulation. You're telling me it was all real. Was this that traitor is playing all along? A friend very perceptive. Whoa, where'd he come from? Friend started like 10-ton gorilla with fancy name appear out of nowhere and started playing electric guitar. I love that line so much. Mr. Arcsage, respectfully, so what is it that you arranged this? Indeedy doodle. Nopon Arcsage capable of do almost anything in pursuit of entertainment. That's a weird thing to boast about. I did wonder why a run-of-the-mill trader was calling himself the Nopon Arcsage. And anyways, what kind of strange tech did you put in that battle simulator? Oh, nothing much, just a little trick for a spirit away conscious of Elma to this here Atlanta challenge. So my real self is still in New LA, inside the simulator. Yes, very much. I'm glad we sort this out quickly. So you said it's my consciousness, but it feels like my whole essence is here. What is your end goal? Very good question. Answer is simple. To realize ambition of Nopon Arcsage to make lifelong dream come true. Dream? What dream? Could it be to make Elma and me and you, Rex, meet face to face? What does Shulk say? It's dream of everyone to see Shulk and Elma in one place together. So who the heck is everyone in that sentence? I can't believe this. All the machinations just for this? No, I forget myself. First, I should apologize to all of you. I mistook you for enemies and attacked without provocation. The fault lies with me entirely. I hope you can forgive it. Relax. There's nothing to overlook. It was all just a big misunderstanding. My name's Rex. What's yours? I'm Elma, a member of Blade, a private military outfit based in NLA, the human colony on the planet Mira. What you're saying is you're a Blade? Yes. You know about Blades? Know about them? Dear madam, we are Blades. Blazing drivers, that is. Wait. What does the driving have to do with it? But only Poppy is artificial Blade. Please remember. No, hold on. I'm getting confused. Is there a Vandam in your world? Oh. It appears to me that the word blade may have different meanings in Rex's and Elma's worlds. But that's exactly why it's so delightful. Right. Let me get things straight then. In my world, blade indicates the organization. And in yours, it's a species, race. Is that correct? You're not a million titan peds off, but you're not quite on the money. When a person touches a core crystal, the life form that is born in that instant, that is a blade. A life form born of a crystal then, and they all come in different shapes. Hey Elma, I've noticed that you're not surprised that Gramps and Drome are speaking. Right, well, maybe I'm used to it. Many different races call Mira home. Reader still, we can all communicate freely. Some ascribe it to conscious interference by some unknown party. Your planet Mira. It's the first time I'm hearing about it. Your world certainly seems different from ours. Binus and Ulrus are relatively similar in comparison. Definitely. At first I just thought you came from some humanoid titan I've never heard of. Hold on, there's something I want to check. Oh, what is problem? Right friend Elma looking at Tora like Tora eats Elma breakfast? You don't dare say that's not like something you'd ever do, Tora. But Tora just meet Elma. When Elma have time to go to otherworld and eat someone else's breakfast? The speech pattern definitely matches. And you say your name is Tora. Are you perhaps friends with a Nopon called Tatsu? Meh. Not absurd. Tora not have any friends called Tatsu. Fine then. It seems I got the wrong Nopon. And the Tora I knew was smaller anyways, and a far sweeter child. Meh. Tora cop to even larger than most Nopon his age, but never thought sweetness would be put into question. Also, Tora, why would you be friends with food? And easy there, Tora. I know it's a sore subject, but we really need to hurry this conversation along, alright? My voice is getting very hoarse. You pronounce Nopon. You pronounce it Nopon over here. We say it with a short vowel. Are the creatures themselves different? Themselves similar? The appearances and mannerisms, sir, are the same. I can't really see any major differences in the whole. Nopon. Well, it might support the hypothesis that my world is different somehow, and it might be a little late to say, but Rex and you, Shulk. I already accept that I accidentally button pressed because I was trying to adjust my controller. Well, that's a relief. And it's just a step away from being friends. Pyra's right. After all, it didn't take us long to ally with Pyra and her friends either. Yes, I certainly get that impression. Mama! That's exactly the scene that ArcSage writes so many stories about to post to our Gentum notice board. For an ArcSage, you sure got some kitty-like dreams, eh? You can say that again. You dare not make fun of dreams of ArcSage. Dreams of ArcSage is chance for friends. Great chance to earn much experience and get awesome loot. That is an enticing proposition. I do have my duties as a Blade Colonel to perform. I can't afford to spend hours on end and stuck in a simulator. That is a problem that is barely a problem. Opa and ArcSage have tweaked relative time stream flow rate setting. For one day passed here in this realm, time elapsed on Mira is precisely set 270 milliseconds. Milliseconds. Did he just make up a unit there? In other words, I could spend an entire year here and only lose like 10 seconds on the other side. Just so, perfect for training self. Also, ArcSage deeply impressed by arithmetic skills. No need to train those. Yes, and I appreciate the usefulness. And, thank you? So what Rex think? Want to borrow strength of Elma just like did with Rex and Fiora? Yeah, let's make Elma our ally. Of course. You can never have too many friends. Then it's decided. From now on, I'll be at your command. I'm looking forward to it, Team Rex. Alright then. So with this, we can now engage Elma as a Blade, currently engaged on Rex. So we'll be able to engage her to any drivers without an overdrive protocol. So yeah, so it operates a little bit similar to Shulk in that, well, you will have to perform a certain quest in order to do it. Overdrive, you press R and minus during battle, and you get 3 different kinds of bonuses. Damage boost, recharge boost, and lower enemy resistances. The effect increases with the hit count. So you can increase the duration of Overdrive by filling it up the entire party gauge and activate Overdrive again. However, though, while Overdrive is in effect, party gauge gain is reduced. You can't use chain attacks, being mindful. It's broken as hell and I love it. Not quite as infinitely broken as Xenoblade X. But with the right setup, you can really break the game. So yes, next up. Elma as a Blade operates kind of weirdly. Well, for one, she has Overdrive. Press R and minus to use party gauge. Lasts 90 seconds. Pretty much increases time. Next up, we have Crisis Catalyst. Increases damage dealt by 50% and critical rate by 40%. Background noise. Increases damage dealt from the back by 50%. So yeah, so we, as you can tell, we probably need to get Elma out of here. This next part I kind of struggle with. It's easy to see that this is the hardest challenge of the game. And, once you know it, there's a cheese tactic that we are going to do. I'm trying to think here. So I need Doggus. Who's Doggus on? I think it's on... Yep, it is on Zeke.
Okay.
So,
Make way for me.
we are going to disengage. Disengage. We only have 2 party members. Pouch setup should be good. Love source, 41 minutes. Do we have more love sources? I don't. Well, that sucks. And not the end of the world. So, this is my party setup heading forward. So, we are going to take on the hardest challenge I consider to be the hardest challenge of the game. Elma Redux. Nope on Arc Stage hope friends can let Element Incident be water under the bridge and enjoy fight again like innocent fun it is. The difficulty stars went up by 1. I would argue this is the hardest challenge of the game. Harder than 9th Empyrean, Reinventing the Gogol, and Mark 8. However though, it's 4 stars because there's a cheese tactic.
Welcome to
Looks like it's time to
So, only gained 5 levels,
redux on these
and starts the battle
Oh, you have got to be kidding me!
with Ghost Factory.
Assault dance.
So, with Ghost Factory on, your party gauge is disabled.
Got it!
So yeah, so I'm just freely using this. I'm just spamming it over and over again. So, we're just maximum evading, instantly recharging, press X to win. The only reason why Doggus is here is for Kaiser Zone. Deals more damage, I can just apply some heat.
Kaiser Flare.
Alright then. So, this is pretty much it. I'm just going to be spamming Galactic Strike for the next 10 minutes. This is the cheese tactic. Alright, first Ghost is down, so we can start building up talent gauge once again. Alright. And Mega Explosion. So, let's go ahead and just start getting some party gauge up. There we go. Very good. Starting to use Overdrive. Decreases your party gauge gain. Okay. Does quite a bit of damage. Alright. So Elma's back up. Use Overdrive. Let's go ahead and start up another chain. Use your evade. Alright. I forgot how many hits this is. Yeah, Sighting Slinger is going to be an art you have to worry about. 100 shells? No, thank you. So yeah. So this part kind of sucks. Alright. Oh.
eat it. Eat it.
So yeah, so this is pretty much the main setup. Now just wait for things to really get set back up. Violent Streak. It's a strong area of effect. The ghosts are the real downside. Alright, Mega Explosion, sure.
Ashes to ashes. Blade combo. Third stage.
And now Elemental Awakened. Don't mind me. I'm just going to go on ahead and just purge your Awaken because Corvin is a boss. And completely destroys this challenge. Though this is a very long battle. Elma, to be exact how much health she has, 15 million on normal. Alright. Use the big ol' art. Huh. Didn't use the purge attack. Okay, I got toppled. Alright, enough playing me, okay? So yes, this is gonna be a long and slow battle. Alright, got rid of the rage. Okay, you can't clear Elemental Awakenings with Corvin. Good to remember. We got rid of the Elemental Awakening. So I never quite mentioned Elemental Awakening. What it does is that, well, if you use a special art, then, well, if you inflict a thing on, then you will be causing additional damage possible.
Don't mind if I do.
What else was there? It's an additional damage buff over Enrage.
Enemy down.
Characters, they get special damage buffs, and there we go.
Did you see that?
I don't really care about level 3, but in about 5 minutes, take down one of the hardest challenges because just Kaiser Zone dealing additional damage, every effect attack, and then Corvin just being Corvin. It's the easiest way to take down the challenge. There is a little bit of RNG.
Good clean fighting there.
It's still the best way to do it. Friends clear that challenge also. Oh, that is big deal. Truly, ArcSage revised opinion of friends. How many revisions is that now? Meh. Friends, stop this backtalk at once. Otherwise, friends not get this treasure that ArcSage prepare. Treasure? What do you mean? Behold, this gift from ArcSage. We get the All-Rest Link Relay. This looks like an augment for my ground gear armor. Where'd you get that? Friends shouldn't sweat small details. Should focus on important point, which is awesomeness of All-Rest Link Relay. So is it the same sort of thing that the rings that Shulk and Fiora got? Care to explain? If friends equip this, can leave this realm and travel to the world of All-Rest. I'll be able to help Rex and the others on the quest, is that right? While my body remains in NLA, interesting. An opportunity to cross swords with new people and enemies. Yeah, there's more to All-Rest than fighting. I could teach you about salvaging too. Seeing friends happy warms cockles of Nope on ArcSage. New fiction story is brewing within head. Also, Nope on ArcSage spent 2,000 years finding All-Rest Link Relay, so please do not drop. It'll be time for talking later. Let's go and try this thing out. Sounds great. Next up, All-Rest. Nope on ArcSage spent 500 years working on that joke only to got to use it one time. Poor ArcSage. So, Elma is the final blade we can bring out to the world. We have obtained every blade of the game, DLC and whatnot. Alright then. So, with that all done, let's return to All-Rest. And well, a micro side quest is available for us to do, now that Elma is out in the real world. So, if you go ahead and just equip everyone back on. Thank you, Rex. Well, I guess more explicitly.
Counting on you.
Thank you, Kaiser Zone.
Teammate.
Alright then. Yeah, I'm good with Corvin being out. I don't really care about Corvin being on my party. Well, come to think of it, I do. That's pretty much the only reason why I had Corvin on Zeke. So where are you, Corvin? Corvin, right here. Overdrive, back to Morag. So, if you go on ahead to Elma, and reach your affinity chart, again, really easy to do. So we have tasks to complete. So, from here we got to explore All-Rest with Elma. Head to the Spring in Gormott. Requires party members. So, this is how we really level up her field skills. Keen eye, focus, and lockpicking. So, with that all done, probably should have put, well, I'll go ahead and get everyone's affinity up, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright then. So, forgot to switch characters. Our destination for now is going to be, well, a lot of miscellaneous stuff. So I guess getting everyone all situated up. For the remainder of this episode, instead of going back to challenge mode, we're going to be,
It'll be my pleasure.
crap.
We can do it.
I guess finishing up a lot of the exploration with Elma, because Elma requires going to locations to finish up her affinity chart. And one such location is here at the Masra Spring. Yep. Right over here we have ourselves a little destination. So here we are. This is Masra Spring. A mysterious looking place, isn't it? Reminds me a bit of Noctilum. Noctilum, eh? Is that where you're from, Elma? No, not remotely. The place I come from is still very different. Noctilum is a region in the planet Mira. I lived among the humans whose ship, the White Whale, landed on Mira. Tora not really understand planet, but White Whale sounds like big, huge fish-shaped Titan ship. No, it's quite different from a Titan. The name is a reference to something in an old human book. Anyway, Mira isn't my real home. But me and my comrades are working hard to make it a fitting second home for mankind. Though you speak of another world, the story is a familiar one. Mankind finds a way to strive and overcome. It sure sounds like it, and Noctilum didn't exactly welcome us with open arms. Its enormous trees and indigenous wildlife push back against us every step of the way. But it's unavoidable, and we are to make ourselves part of the Miran ecosystem. Sounds like a right faff if you ask me. Yeah, but I feel like I get it. It's not like we have had to kill some living creatures, or run away from some monsters from time to time. It's all just part of the parcel of living in a world as rich as Ulrus, right? Exactly, people have to exist inside the world that surrounds them. Well, enough talk for now. Let's do the neighborly thing and introduce ourselves to the area. Alright then. So rewards have been updated. So this is how you upgrade Elma's skills. You have to visit one location and then you slowly fill it up. Like for example, defeat a Sandal Raptor in Cooley Lake, and then you Clarity Moss. So yes, this is how he leveled up. Our next location is going to be the ruins of Fountain Park in Uriah. Alright, here at the Fountain Park we have ourselves our next destination. These are the ruins of Fountain Park. This looks like a place where I first met you all, with the petals dancing in the breeze. You don't see a view like this every day. It was a lucky day for us when we met you, Alma. And today is another one. The cherry blossoms make for an enriching rain. You're so poetic, Alma, I love it. Is cherry the Miran word for saffronia trees? Oh, you call them saffronias? They do look fairly similar to the cherry trees I'm familiar with. I'm touched, I really am. I didn't think I'd get to see them again. Oh, did those trees grow on Earth, the place you said was lost? That's right. They are synonymous with the country that was beloved by someone who is very dear to me. Wow, it sounds like a really sad story. She talks about it with much feelings, but we have to respect her privacy. Say, Elma, this dear person, was he your boyfriend or something? My prince, how could you be so indelicate? I'll leave that to your imagination. The saffronia trees were the first things I saw when I came to this world. I wonder if it was part of the Helpon Archsage's plans too. If so, I have to thank him. I think that giving him approximately 7 billion times too much credit, but I guess I'll keep that to myself. So, we got ourselves the next location. So from here, our skills have increased a bit more.
So that's how.
Alright, what do we need for level 2 again?
It all makes
Dragon
sense
Incense. Alright then. So, our next destination is going to be the Ancient Wall in Temperantia. To Super Boss Land! Alright then, so approaching the Ancient Wall right here. Our location for the next thing is somewhere. Right over here. Alright, so what does Temperantia remind you of? Calderos? Is that the lava field? It appears we are here. This is the Ancient Wall which we were to investigate. This land seems ravaged. It's some sort of ancient battleground. That is exactly what it is. Well, to be honest, it was also a fairly recent battleground. Indeed. Regrettably, one of the parties responsible for this was my homeland, the Ardanian Empire. I assume from your tone you were against it. Completely. Of course, in certain matters, conflict is simply unavoidable. But this was not one of those matters. It was a foolish dispute to start, made worse by fools who sought to use it for their own benefit. Nothing more. The world is much like mine, then. Was it like that on Mira too? Oh, our struggle for survival in Mira was a simple thing in comparison. I was thinking of the rise and fall of the entire spacefaring civilizations in a more distant past of my universe. A clash between two great forces in the near vicinity of Earth space. That conflict was foolishness in the utmost. I did not comprehend every nuance of the meaning of your words, yet the depth of desolation behind them is clear as day. For my part, small though it may be, I wish to quell what senseless conflict is within my means to quell. I feel exactly the same. Alright then. Yeah, and one of those parties managed to destroy Earth. Well, ... Wrong affinity chart.
Soldier or adventurer?
Alright then, so for level 3, we need to collect a Glory Angler in Temperantia, and a Hawks in the Titan dig site. So level 4. So, we need to head to the Vault of the Heroes in Spirit Crucible Elpis. Hooray! I now know the faster way to go through Elpis, and that dungeon isn't as bad as going through New Game Plus speedruns, but it's still the worst level in the game. Hooray!
Hey.
Oh yeah, one thing I kind of want to mention though, that whole ladder thing I was talking about earlier. Yeah, there is a much easier ladder fall that I learned when I started speedrunning the game more seriously. Yeah, this is so much easier.
Oof.
Don't worry, there will be some addendums to the speedrunning things I mentioned earlier because I was familiar with a more old route, a more 1.5 route, and now I know a whole lot more faster techniques. Nia, you and Bromark are so broken. Alright then, so right on in here. We are in the deepest parts of Elpi's Great Hall, the Vault of Heroes. I'm finding it incredible that such a wide open space could stretch inside a Titan, inside a living creature. Quite, though we Titans may not even be conscious of it ourselves. Frequently people will build things and let them fall into ruins, all inside us, and we wouldn't notice in the slightest. That's taken insensitive to a whole new level, eh, Gramps? There's cheeky, and then there's rude. Heh, brings me back. Mira's got its share of mysterious ruins too, all built by unknown hands. Yeah, but I don't think anyone knows who built all those. So I don't think anyone knows who built all these ones either. Well, the Vault of Heroes being a notable exception, I guess. Oh, is that right? Indeed, this place is dedicated to Adam, a hero from the days of yore. He fought a great battle to save people, then sealed his power away here and disappeared. Who knows where? A hero, huh? That's what we in NLA call the one who gave their life to save the people of the White Whale. You used to be Adam's Blade, right, Mithra? Yeah, 500 years ago, or I guess 2 weeks in terms of Let's Play time. Though I've slept through most of the intervening years, so it felt much more recent than that. What? Is there something on my face? So you used to be a hero's partner too. You would cherish those memories while they last. You should not hear what I just said. To me, it feels like what happened last month, so it doesn't exactly fall under memories to cherish, or used to. Is that right? Alright then, I'll cherish them, okay? In any case, isn't it more important for me to make good memories with my current driver? Maybe? I don't think that's what Elma's saying. What is she saying then? The ruins we found on Mira or on Alrest are like those world's memories. I'm saying is you don't have to deny your past to live in the present. We should move ahead, make memories as we go. I think he thinks so too. Alright, so we got level 4 done. So, we are on to the last level, level 5. As you can tell, even after starting to learn the game more, I still can't menu. And there's a super hard menu to do in that game too. So our last one requires Mithra, Shulk, and Cosmos. So make sure you have Cosmos, that 1%. Also you need Adam's Tear and defeat some Scorpox. So, as you might notice, I have Elma and Telos, I have Shulk and Cosmos, and I have Fiora. It almost feels like it's one big old cameo. So, to the World Tree we go. Our destination's going to be, Skyport. Alright then, so here on the upper platforms, we have our last destination. This is the World Tree, the 7th perimeter Skyport to be exact. Skyport. I had my suspicions before, but now I'm almost certain. The World Tree is a man-made structure, just as I thought. It's truly remarkable. The Bionis and the Mechonis are very tall, but this structure is likely larger still. Yeah, it's much bigger than the White Whale too. Just look at how small the surface of Alres looks from here. Believe it or not, there is a man who made it here all by himself. By himself? That's incredible. Even we needed to pull our strength together to make it. Seems inefficient. A single person's abilities are sorely limited. That's exactly why we formed combat units and away teams. Together we could achieve what alone we couldn't. I agree. In a sense, a driver and the blade are an example of such a unit. A whole greater than the sum of its parts. Definitely. It's only because I had Mithra, Pyra, and all of you that I made it this far. Sorry. And now, you also have Cosmos, Elma, and us by your side. Affirmative. My prognostic heuristics suggest that this should allow us to attain even higher performance levels. Anyways, it's very mysterious. What's that? Just the reason we're all gathered, or we're gathered here. It's like how the Nopon Archsage it's like the Nopon Archsage said, right? That was his dream or something. Right, yes, he did say that. I feel there must be some purpose, some meaning to this meeting. I don't know why, but it rings true. Sorry, I'm just being weird, I guess. No need to apologize. Truthfully, I feel something similar, Elma. It reminds me of the words I heard that time. All life, walking hand in hand. It's a little like what we're doing now, isn't it? I like to think so, anyway. Everyone, you appear to be enjoying the conversation. Does this mean that the reconnaissance mission is over? Heck, I almost completely forgot about that. Come on, let's keep going and put this thing to bed. Agreed. There's still a lot we gotta do still. I must learn what I can from this world, and use that knowledge to crack Mirror's secret wide open. So, that is the end of, well, the Elma's unnamed quest.
Soldier or adventurer.
So we have explored all of Alres. And, yeah. So these are the last two things. Collect stuff in the World Tree and defeat Anzels. So one big old collaboration. Totally as if there's not something on the PlayStation 1. No, totally no game on the PlayStation 1. Poor Gears. So, with that all done, well, let's make things extremely awkward. Let's have Shulk meet the Architect. And, getting into Xenoblade 1 spoilers, Shulk kills the Architect's other half. So yeah, as you can tell, it's pretty awkward. Shulk and the Architect meeting. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awkward. So as we all know, behind there lies the conduit. As we all know, just from the ending, we know that this is Earth, almost homeland, before it was destroyed by, well, destroyed in the, before the events of Xenoblade X. There is more to the conduit. However, though, I will be saving that for much later on. There is one little thing about the conduit I want to mention, and that will be saved for the final episode. Just a wee bit of a little bit of a hypothesis. So, with that all done, we pretty much have every single blade. However, though, as you might have noticed, there's still a lot of challenge mode stuff to do. Sorry this episode was so long, but meh. A lot of stuff to go over. So yeah.
That was a slog.
Next time in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Well, we have a lot of stuff in the Land of Challenge. And we'll be tackling it from easiest to hardest. And along the lines of the three certain cameos, as their affinity charts are tied behind this. So it'll be fun. For you guys, not for me. I'll see you guys next time.